Sensational Coveralls by Caprice, a proudly Australian company for 35 years. The styles and the secrets for a professional cover-up. Hello, I'm Tonia Todman. Your lounge room at home is an important room and it simply has to be versatile. It's a place to relax, to entertain friends, or simply just to put your feet up after a hard day. After all this activity, it's no wonder our lounge suites tend to get tired too. It used to be that when you grew tired of your old lounge suite, you bought a new one or recovered it. But now there's a far better solution that will transform your home. Sensational Coveralls. For far less than the cost of recovering your old lounge suite, you can have a lounge suite that looks like this, and this, and this, and this. For those who live a casual, carefree lifestyle, there's a choice of colours and styles to match your room, to match your moods, and to match the seasons. If you're looking for a low-key style, try a trendy, easy care natural look. This gives a soft, unstructured but stylish look, the perfect match for neutral decors. Looking for something more elegant with a more formal, tailored finish? There are superb coveralls for understated style, at a fraction of the cost of traditional upholstery. Then there are the floral classics such as these. Fresh and vibrant, soft and subtle. Or take your pick from stripes, plains or patterns. In fact, there's a coverall for every mood, every occasion and every decor. And there are any number of ways to add those special individual touches to suit your own sense of style. To make the most of your sensational coveralls, you need to get a professional fit. Now here are some essential tips and some handy tricks to make sure you get a professional look in no time. The first thing to do is to unpack your coverall and lay it over your couch. Then fold it in half, making sure it's inside out like this. The key to getting your coverall on accurately is to line up the centre of the fabric with the centre of your sofa. Bring the folded section over, then begin to tuck the coverall in. It's also important to allow enough ease at the front here that you can then tuck underneath your cushions. About 15 centimetres to 20 centimetres is fine, but a rough guide is about the depth of your hand. Just let that allowance sit on the floor in front of the sofa and then you'll be ready to adjust it. Then begin to tuck the coverall in. Start with the cushion, tucking in enough to bring the coverall up to floor level. Then smooth the fabric over the cushions to the back and tuck it in. Once you're happy with the smoothness of the fabric on the seats and on the back, it's time to put in these clever gadgets called stay puts. You push them down behind the cushions and they'll hold your coverall in place. On the arms, gather the excess fabric, again making sure that the hem is at floor level on the sides, and tuck the excess fabric in between the arm and the cushion. Again, use stay puts to secure the fabric. Where the arms meet the back, push the excess fabric into the gap and take the excess around the sides towards the back. Once you've arranged the front and sides of your sofa, it's time then to pull the excess fabric around from each side, pleating as you go, and then secure both sides in the middle with a conventional pin. You'll eventually hold the whole lot in place with a pigtail pin, which is supplied with your coverall. You can see why they're called pigtail pins. The curly pin screws right through the coverall fabric, holding the coverall very securely in place. Now, a word of warning, do make sure that all your pigtail pins are secure, and if you have any left over, make sure you keep them well away from children and pets. Now that your coverall is in place, it's time to add those special finishing touches. At the front of the arms, gather and pleat the excess fabric below cushion level. Take the two outside pleats and bring them together, and then secure with a pigtail pin. If you've bought a coverall which includes an elasticized skirt, all you have to do is slip it over the couch and adjust it so that its hem touches the floor. First though, you should have pushed under the couch any excess fabric from your coverall. Included with some designs of coveralls are 2 sashes which you can tie into bows and fix into position with pigtail pins. Tying a bow can be tricky, but this is a really simple way. Take your strip of bow fabric and find the halfway point. Then with the left-hand side, make a loop coming in just above that halfway point. Then with the long strip, take it right over the back and twist it so that the right side of your fabric is facing you. Push that through that loop that you've just made and pull it. Now you can see there's your basic bow forming, and you need to take hold of the back of both loops and pull on them, and that'll tighten up the centerpiece. Then simply straighten out the loops like this so that you can see the edges of the strip, and if they're too big, just simply pull them back a little until you're quite happy with the length of the ties, and again tighten them at the back. And now they're ready to pin into place. To put the finishing touches to your room, you can add matching curtains, blinds, lampshade covers, cushions and more. So there you have it, the simplicity and timeless style of sensational coveralls. Look for genuine Caprice coveralls, your guarantee of quality and style. Caprice, a proudly Australian company for 35 years.